How do you become an effective subject matter expert? And how do you know if you actually have enough expertise to be that expert? A lot of people hesitate here. They think that they're not ready. They think someone else already owns the space. They look at the people at the top and they assume that they can't compete with that. But the truth is, becoming an effective subject matter expert has less to do with how much you know and more to do with what you do with what you know. Let's break this down. The first piece to becoming a subject matter expert is your level of expertise. And not all expertise is the same. So I break this down into 3 levels. Level 1 is knowledge. You've read the books, you've studied the strategies, you know the information, you can talk the talk. Level 2 is experience. You've applied that knowledge, you've tested it, you've failed, and then you've adjusted. Now you can walk the walk. You've achieved results. Level 3 is where real authority begins. Level 3 means you can help somebody else succeed. So not just yourself, but someone with different challenges, different circumstances, and you can guide them to get the same result as you. That's what makes you a true subject matter expert. Because now it's not just about what you know, it's about the results that you can create. And most people, when they hear this, they know exactly where they stand, whether they're level 1, level 2, or level 3. So if that's the case, why don't more people step into this role? It's not a lack of expertise. It might be intimidation. They look at the top voices in their space. They look at the people ranking at the top of YouTube, or the big names, the ones who seem to own the category, and so they think, I can't compete with that. But most of the time, that's not actually true. You probably can compete with it if you saw the path. Whenever I do research like this with my clients, we'll look up topics that they see the big names, people like the Simon Sinek or the Tony Robbins of their space, and they've shared those thoughts. I can't compete with that. But when we then look behind the scenes, we look at all the places where those people rank and all the gaps that are there, we see a very clear path of, wow, this person doesn't rank or doesn't own the space as much as I thought. Being an effective subject matter expert is not about being the most famous. It's not about having the biggest audience. It's about where you're positioned and showing up in front of the people who need your help. Are you being found? When they're searching for answers, do they find you? Because there are people right now looking for exactly what you know and what you can do, but if they can't find you, you don't exist to them. So this is the shift. Having expertise doesn't make you a subject matter expert. Positioning does. And once you understand that, the question becomes, how do you actually position yourself so that people find you and see you as the authority? I want to show you what this actually looks like in practice. This isn't just theory. It's something we've done with our clients when they've gone from being completely invisible to being found everywhere that their audience is searching. Let me show you an example. So Reagan Archibald is a men's health and a peptides expert. And take a look here. I'm just going to show you YouTube because it's the easiest to show you. If you type in, how does KPV compare to other anti-inflammatory treatments, you'll find him ranking right at the top. Or if you type in this question, you'll find Reagan ranking at the top again. Or if you type in this question, there's Reagan. If you type in that question, here's Reagan. If you type in that question, here's Reagan. So you can see there's just so many examples of Reagan ranking at the top for all these different questions. This one, there's a row of shorts at the top, but his is the first video. Here's another one with this question. You see the top 3 videos are all Reagan. And here's another one. And I could keep going for hundreds of these questions that he's ranking at the top for. We've done so many of these that there are entire categories where if you type in any question about that specific topic, you're always finding Reagan. So that's the difference between sitting on your expertise and actually leveraging it. Because when you're positioned like this, you become the go-to expert. You become the obvious choice. You become the person that people find first and trust the most. And that's what makes you irreplaceable. So if you want to learn how to do this at a higher level, I want you to watch this next video. It's called Achieve Category Dominance, because this is where you'll see how to take everything that we've talked about and apply it in a way that allows you to truly own your space. So go watch that video next.